Welcome, 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 welcome. We are going to go live. We are live on Facebook and we recorded to put it on YouTube. Yours truly, Dragon Zero. Continuing the fitness journey stretch before commencing all your bodily limbs. We will be freestyle working out, special workout training, exercising with a barrel of water, a barrel of water, a barrel of water on the left side, which is my west. This barrel of water on my left side on the west is 18 liters full, meaning that is about, taking into consideration that 18 liters is approximately 37 pounds plus the weight of the plastic is a few pounds, so it's anywhere between 37 to 42 pounds. And on my right side, which is faces the east, not a barrel of water, full barrel of water. It's a full barrel of water, and we're gonna rock and roll tango. Let's go, rock and roll. Stretch all your bodily limbs before commencing. This is a special workout dedicated to my fellow LGBTQ community, Rainbow Nation across nations, my anonymous sisters and my anonymous sister, all the anonymous sister, and all the farmers, truckers, grocery store clerks, bakers, butchers, cooks, train conductors, pilots, those making a sandwich, hamburger somewhere now in the collective North American civilization across this North American collective civilization. So thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you. All the farmers, cooks, bakers, butchers, train conductors, workers in sanitation of this city, those in warehouses, those in ports, on the ports, east, west, north, south, throughout this North America, those on the docks, those in warehouses wearing steel toe boots, loading and unloading, loading trucks of goods, and of course all the cooks, all the bakers, all the butchers, Yours truly, on this special occasion, we will be watching 3 videos and working out, training, exercising, stretching, doing maybe a little bit of rap. As yours truly, Dragon Zero is a hobby rapper, rap for world peace only. If I do rap, let it be known, understood that we'll rap only for world peace, food security, international justice, of course, for my sisters, for such things as abortion rights, and of course, always 100% RAP for my LGBTQ plus fellow community. Dragon Zero in this hot out of Montreal. Felt a little bit moody, gotta say. Felt a little bit moody. A bit upset on that. I took a bath, I felt better. I'm feeling a bit not 100%, Everything going on in the world, saying that. And I got issues, I got vices, I get moody, I get lustful, I get triggered, I get upset, I admit it. And some things I am mediocre to admit. Guilty. Watched a little bit of adult movies, pornography, all they don't need to. Hack, ceases, CSIS, NSA, CIA, FSB, whatever. Mossad. Masturbate a little bit. There you go, we had it. Tiny Trinity, yours truly, Dragon Zero. Yeah. On this, yours truly, Adrian H. Dragonborn being reborn, Adrian Hanna Dragon. Not perfect, far from it in certain things, mediocre, certain things average, certain things so. At other things, such as independent fitness captain, yours truly lost more than 77 pounds. Proud to have created my workout, General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragon Army workout back in 2019. I am great at geopolitical analysis, theory, and of course, do call for the implementation of my trinity of theories known as citizen integration theory, debt refusion theory, democratic fusion theory, and also admit not being perfect, far from it. At some things mediocre, at other things average, at other things so. Got some brain and some muscle, got some brain and some muscle, got some brain and some muscle. This workout session freestyle working out with 2 barrels of water, 18 liters each, meaning that is anywhere between 37 to 42 pounds each. Emergency water. Yours truly for world peace. Dedicated special workout to my fellow LGBTQ nation across nation, rainbow nation across nation. To my anonymous sister, and to the workers on the front lines, the farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, farmers of the North America. Everybody gotta eat, everybody gotta eat, everybody gotta eat. And all the imperfections that I do have, the lusts, the vices, the issues. I am for the greater good. I am for the greater good. I am for the greater good. Love is action is my philosophy. If it's not about love, better walk, stay 2 meters away, and keep my name out of your mouth. If it's not for a blessing. Adrian Hanna, Dragon Androgynous, pansexual founder of the dancing goddess in the Dragon Kingdom. Dragon Zero, a little bit into Dragon Zero. Working out, training, exercising. Has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly, as I believe it is for many. Have been, am, and will advocate for the mass financing of my brothers and sisters to work out, to train, to exercise. It has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly, as I believe it is for many. Have been, am, and will advocate for the mass financing thereof. Work out, train, exercise. I always feel much better. Channel the aggression. Channel the aggression by working out. Do push-ups. Go for a jog. Do 100 push-ups, as I'm gonna do now, because I'm a bit not that but we'll do this workout on this special Sabbath. We'll watch the draft, NFL draft, challenging the multi-millionaires in the NFL to try do my workout, train, exercise, try do my workout and exercise, especially the ones in the sun, especially the ones in the sun. If not, they gotta give a third to the Dragon, to the Dragon army, to the food security, and give a good gifts, some good finance the farmers a massage, or y'all go for me. NFL, how many are you in the NFL gonna go drive? Go give the farmers a massage. Offer them at least. Some might not want, some might say, I don't want your massage. Or whatever. The farmers, the truckers, the grocery store clerks. Because everybody gotta eat. I'm grateful, thankful that my rent is paid in full. I'm grateful, thankful that my electricity bill is paid in full. I'm grateful, thankful that half of my phone bill is paid in full. And fourth dimension to that Trinity got some food, got this internet connection to philosophize, work out, and train, and of course do this 2022 draft. First selection, let's rock and roll, work out, train, exercise, hut, and hydrate, stay hydrated.
The Jacksonville Jaguars select Trayvon Walker, linebacker, Georgia.
All right, so let's check out the fan cam presented by Lowe's. There he is, a Georgia Bulldog. What a season it was for the Georgia Bulldogs, winning a national championship.
It's about 42 pounds.
The first overall pick in the 2022 draft, celebrating. And he is the first Georgia Bulldog to be chosen first overall since Matthew Stafford.
Left to the right.
With the second pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Aiden Hutchinson, defensive end, Michigan.
That Dan Campbell, the Lions head coach, had your number on speed dial. Could this be a more perfect fit for you?
No, it's great. I'm happy I get to go back to Detroit, go back to Motor City, hopefully win some ball games and you know get back to winning. I'm fired up. It's been a great decision.
They're hoping you win some ball games too. All right, you showed me earlier on the red carpet the inside of your suit jacket. Can you show everyone here and explain what's written inside?
So inside the suit jacket, my mom made it. It is all my visualizations and manifestations.
42 pounds.
In the past 5 years, and we put it on both sides of the jacket. Stuff like I'm gonna be a first-team All-American. I'm gonna be a Heisman finalist. You know, a lot of that stuff.
Already feel much better.
It's my beliefs about it. So
All right, great shot from the fan cam.
Already feel much better. I know exactly what I need. Workout, train, exercise, channel, sublimate, channel, sublimate, channel, sublimate. Whether aggression or sexual impulses, sexual energies or aggressive energies, channel, channel, channel. Whether it is sexual energies, and I'm a Scorpio, I'm androgynous, pansexual, so part of the LGBTQ. They got rid of calling the C real quick. They let him play a few times, huh?
You are the newest
Shit.
member of the New York Jets.
How many of these being drafted are part of LGBTQ? Out of 10, there's one at least. I know that money, right? Money, yeah. I want to lose that money. Come out of the closet. I lost economic, financial, commercial, continuance, opportunity to do it. Hey, I admit I'm mediocre in some things. People gossip, woof, woof, woof. I know.
Tell us, we talked a little bit
I
about
know.
this. Tell us, this one's new.
I mean, the Jets fans know, man. They know about the sauce.
We're also scripted.
Man, you can't have too much sauce. You know, so I added a new addition.
So predictable. I got issues. Some things are mediocre. Let's go. See, already feel much better now. This is my medicine. This is my therapy. Working out, training, exercising.
The funny thing is,
Barrel of water, holy sacred water, just took more than 93 minutes. Almost 2 hours in the bath from 3:33 to later. Let's go this barrel of water.
It's a pleasure.
The New York Football Giants select
This is 18 liters full, see? I got one on my right side.
We blocked it pretty well, but he was close.
The other one on my left.
Yeah, he spins the game around the quarterback. Look at this right there, the make-a-wish kick. This is so neat, so fun.
Let's go a little bit of helicopter east-west,
Take it away,
north-south. Sweated a bit, already feel much better.
On stage, what do you expect? This is
I know.
the man who does not want confidence, and now you are headed to the Big Apple. You said you knew.
Some football I can play. Mostly defense. But they wouldn't want my rainbow ass out there. They got rid of Coliseum. Was the only one opening of all the patriarchal sports league. Coliseum was the only one.
With Roger and that young man, that was so special.
It was just a blessing, man.
Of course, there's one on each team. Hate to break it to you, but there's one who is part of my fellow LGBTQ community on each team.
An organization like this is ridiculous.
So exciting. Well, they've had a lot of losing seasons, and you bring a lot of hope.
Go 42. Bottle of water. Hot, hot, hot.
the Carolina Panthers select Ikem Ekwonu. North Carolina State.
Okay, so they go for a pass protector.
He just kept saying, wow, you're staying home. Can you believe it?
See, it's just a dream come true. Like, this whole moment just feels so... surreal. The fact, you know, I've been growing up being a Carolina Panthers fan, and now I'm about to be in that... It's really just crazy to me. Crazy.
And you don't have to go far. This is going to be easy for you. Now, you know, you felt the struggles of the Carolina Panthers as of late. So tell the fans there's hope.
Man, I'm just gonna do everything I can to be the best player, best person I can be. I'm from the area, man. I love Charlotte so much, and I'm just gonna do everything I can to get myself involved with the community and just be the best person I can be on the.
Hot. 42 pounds. Battle of what?
I just love the Panthers so much. And I just,
East to the west. West, east, west. West, east, and up and down. Up and down. Battle of what?
So then,
This is a Battle of Water workout, Dragon Zero workout.
The first wide receiver.
I already feel much better.
And you are the newest member of the Atlanta Falcons. You just told me you don't even know what to think.
I don't even know how I'm gonna do this interview right now. It's just, I'm speechless.
You're taking it all in. So you get to play alongside Kyle Pitts. What are you bringing to the Atlanta Falcons?
I think just playing.
And we need to HYDR
Twin Towers.
Awesome.
ATE. Hydrate.
Much needed
Special
weapon for the New
lemonade
York
without
Jets.
sugar.
You are
Special sugarless
headed
lemonade.
to New York. How does that sound to you?
I mean, it sounds
Hydration.
awesome. I'm just so blessed to be here right now, and I'm happy that the New York Jets took a chance on me.
There's really only one way for the New York Jets to go, and that is up. How are you going to help them do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna come in and be myself, and, bring what I do to the table, and try and do it at a high level, and try to bring up my teammates, all that. So I'm just really excited to get to the Big Apple for sure.
I love it. Going to the Big Apple, pearls and all.
NFL draft. The New Orleans Saints select Chris Olave. Wide receiver, Ohio State.
Whistle?
Back-to-back Buckeye receivers taken.
Hut.
You both told me earlier you don't look at mock drafts. You didn't care where you went, yet the Saints move up to get you. What does this mean to you?
It means a lot. They trusted me, and I respect them for taking that chance on me, and they're going to get everything I have.
Man, again.
Put it into that organization.
Another Ohio State receiver there, and Michael Thomas. How can you compliment him? What do you bring?
He's one of the best receivers in the league, and just to go in there and learn from him is going to be huge. We have a little relationship already, but to play alongside him is going to be huge for me.
The Detroit Lions select Jamison Williams. Whoa! Wide receiver, Alabama.
So they moved 20 spots to take the Alabama Crimson Tide receiver.
What an incredible, emotional roller coaster that you have been through, suffering that injury in the national championship game, and now the Detroit.
Oh, like that color. Wearing my favorite color, the color of the Dragon Army, red, and
Lions move up.
supposedly he survived an injury. Well, I survived it. I'm leaving proof of neuroplasticity by action and
Honestly,
neuroplasticity by action. Coupled with acquired 7 syndrome in parallel with acquired 7 syndrome in parallel with acquired 7
How are you
syndrome.
health-wise? How's the name?
everything
12th overall pick
getting back to it.
for the Lions. Lions love lions, also love snakes, Scorpios, hawks.
All right, a man of few words. It's a big night for you. Congratulations.
Where's red my favorite color?
And he's off to Detroit.
Down.
Maybe he's LGBTQ, he's gonna come up. He's gonna come out. Come out of the closet. Colin Nassib is not the only one. There's one on each team of the NFL. There's one LGBTQ on every team of the NFL. There's one LGBTQ on every team of the NFL.
I'm ready to get to work.
Liars, liars, liars. That money, 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 right? I know. Money, money, money.
Philadelphia. It's my new home.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But this one's for the farmers. This one's for the farmers, for the cooks, for the butchers, for the bakers.
You're gonna bring to this team, and if this stripe, if you can get that in green.
For my LGBTQ. Let's go. Left. Right.
I've been watching this ever since I started playing ball, so it's gonna be great. I learned from the best. So I'm ready to just get out there and just soak it all in like a sponge.
Just change your colors and you be good to go. Congratulations.
Already feel much better.
The Tennessee Titans select Traylon Burks.
It's got a little bit of red. Nice.
Arkansas.
So there you go. A big physical receiver out of Arkansas to replace the big physical receiver out of Ole Miss that they didn't want to spend $100 million on.
You're gonna be shocked, Rich, when you see my comp.
Is it?
Traylon Burks.
Is that right?
The New Orleans Saints select Trevor Penning, tackle, Northern Iowa.
Hey Google, move this to the kitchen. Wow, look at that. I'm playing in the kitchen now. Right next to all the dishes you left in this.
That feels good.
Well played.
Build your helpful home. Save on Google Nest bundles.
Go barrel of water, barrel of water, barrel of water workout. See? It's full of water. See? It's full of water. Let's go. Left, right, east, west, hut, hut, hut. East, west, hut, hut, hut. And above.
There's your starting left tackle. Ideal framer. Find me a little bit of deep long, and this dude is nasty.
There he is, Trevor Penning. From the Northern Iowa, Kurt Warner beaming inside the draft hall right now.
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Is the draft. This year's draft, 2022 draft. This year's draft, 2022 draft, 2022. This year's draft.
So it is.
Now we're to number. Which number is it?
It is
This was in April.
Pickett.
Here we go.
And there is.
B, could you do us a favor, please, and turn on the lower light a bit?
No doubt.
The lower light a bit, thanks.
As
Like,
he was
the dim light in my
making
room,
his way
please.
and making his bones to be a big
My
man
office, temple. Also gymnasium here.
on campus.
Not that
for
one, the other
Pittsburgh
one.
Panthers, and the number of times that
A little higher?
Mike Tomlin
Actually, no, the other one. Yeah. Thanks. The other one you can shut it off, thank you.
What do you call it in recruiting, coach? The bump?
No.
Remember the old bump?
No. Oh, and it's only one's working now.
How many bump ins in the lobby in that facility?
They're expensive to change.
Yeah.
Were there? Oh, Kenny, didn't know you were down here right now.
Wow, and he gets to be the Pittsburgh Steeler. Hope for the future.
Apologize on that one, but excited how
sold there at the McDuffie's. And they should be excited to think about what you're getting is, well, in that division, because it's the AFC West now. Russell Wilson is now in Denver with some big-time receivers. Devontae Adams showed up now to help out Derek Carr and Hunter Renfrow. Kansas City has set the pace as a track squad, but they need to replenish in the secondary. But Jerry Steed's a piece that they use all over the secondary. Trent McDuffie, similar to that, to go out there. Now they got to cover that division. Oh, yeah, that's right. Justin Herbert and the Chargers as well.
Yeah, DJ hit it right on the head. This guy's got such a great feel for playing. This guy, when they needed plays to be made, he made them as a blitz.
The Baltimore Ravens select Tyler Lindenbaum, center, Iowa.
Now, once upon a time, I was in that personnel department, went to Iowa. And got
go
Marshall
get
Yonda. That
the other barrel of
well.
water.
There's a great
See,
relationship
full
between
barrel of
the
water.
of Eric DeCosta and Kirk Ferentz.
42 pounds.
I guarantee you, he got a
I
huge
think it's
endorsement
43
for
pounds.
Tyler
Probably
Linderbaum.
18 liters is about 39 pounds. It's about 5 pounds. It's about 40 to 45. Something like that. Say about 42.
Jermaine Johnson, linebacker, Florida State.
I think your Jets might be cooking your gas.
Look,
I did not think there was a chance in a million years that they would come away with 3 top 9 players, at least as I see them in this draft class. I didn't see that happening. And you got 2 heavy personalities out of the whole deal, too.
he's going to Duval County to join the Jacksonville Jaguars. They get Trevon Walker first overall up front, and then they move back in.
27,
27. Oh, that's the home wrecker right there. Commissioner record, too.
Almost suplexed him. Charles, you talked about his stopping power as a tackler. There it is. There was a great example of it right there, chest to chest. The commissioner stopped right there.
There you go. A little chiropractic maneuver for the commissioner of the NFL. A little adjustment.
The Kansas City Chiefs select George Karlaftis.
Wow.
Defensive end, Purdue.
Nice moment for Purdue.
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
The AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals select Daxton Hill, defensive back, Michigan.
All right. So Dax Hill is the second Wolverine selected in the first round tonight. Aiden Hutchinson 2 and Daxton Hill.
I'm gonna lift it up a bit for the farmers, farmers. Truckers. Bakers, butchers, cooks, sanitation workers, let's go. Left, right. And hot. Bottle of water, 42 pounds. See? That's full. We roll it like this.
Moments like these are the funeral parlors way. Let's enjoy it.
Hello there, you! Oh, so it's dinner and a show.
Do Sunday. Remember me?
She's not good for me.
I heard that. In theaters August 5th.
CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We'll go get the green towel.
60 minutes away from glory. The time is now. It's our time. It's surreal. Gotta make it count. We're finally here. Always wanted to touch that trophy. Never take this for granted. Let's be relentless. Do whatever it takes. Get this, man. Well, I can't believe this is happening. This is something we've never dreamed. Could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Let's win this.
And again, welcome back to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
And add some Dragon Sweat. I'm also adding this to the auction. This green towel is gonna be 1 million with Dragon Sweat on it times 10.
Well,
I think for the players, this is an emotional time, no doubt about it. They've been waiting
So this
for it
is
for 2 weeks.
Super Bowl 47. Super Bowl 47 now. I'm watching, starting to watch Super Bowl 47. I see it, but I didn't know until some time ago that this Super Bowl, the harp, also called as the Ravens versus 49ers, and them a 49er. I'm auctioning my 49er hat for 11 million. Auctioning my 49er hat for 11
second
million.
rounder out of Oregon. Had a touchdown in the NFC Championship.
My Raiders hat for 11 million also for Carlos C. So this is also called the Ravens vs 49er hardball ball, because also known as the blackout ball, also known as the blackout ball. And it was
25-year-old second-year quarterback who's been the hot buzz around the NFL.
The first time that two coaches,
Huge performance against Green Bay, and led them
or
back from
brothers, find themselves in a Super Bowl in this one. I had no idea before, so I'm going to watch it again. Since I'm a 49er, but also a Raider due to Coliseum.
Crabtree has really been a presence since Kaepernick took over.
Let's go for this workout. Bottle of water, left, right.
With two tight ends, Davis and Walker. Play action. Run it down the field. And he's got his man. It's Vernon Davis with the catch. And a gain of 20 with Pollard there to defend. It was a flag. And the Niners are coming back.
Illegal formation. Offense. The tight end number 85 was covered up by the wideout. 5-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
Yeah, Jim, I could see it when they came out. Here's a wide receiver covering an in-man on the line of scrimmage, which is the tight end. And when I was up there, I said, looks like an illegal formation. And they threw the flag on it. Lights out, a 20-yard gain. First and 15. Now they run it to clear. And he's stuck. No gain. Ellerby there to meet him. Defense has come together.
Bottle of water.
Healthy. Nada, one of the best on that defensive front. Ray Lewis, his years as a Raven. 27 years overall as a football player. Let's go. At the end of today, his fabulous football career. And Reed is back home in the city of New Orleans, where he was raised. Second and 15. He split out Walker to the right. Kaepernick with a fake. Jones is decked. There's a sideline pass. Incomplete, it's ruled to Walker. Well, right off from the start, Jim, just what we kind of talked about. A play they've been practicing all week long, just lining up. And the 49ers line up wrong, take away a big play. Of course, anytime you have a quarterback like Colin Kaepernick, an excellent throw on the run, early in the game, get him outside, easy throws, nerves do not become a part of it, but nobody open.
HYDRAT, hydrate.
Well, that's a call for the Super Bowl right there, being very conservative. Greg Roman, offensive coordinator for the 49ers, knowing the game, the emotions, and just realizing pretty tough to catch up or to pick up a first down in that situation.
An all-pro punter, Andy Lee, to send it down to the all-pro returner of the Ravens, Jacoby Jones. Excellent starting point coming up for Baltimore.
To the left. To the right.
Joe Flacco, what a postseason. Without a mistake, 8 touchdowns, no picks. The leadership of this team. His line got shifted around the playoff time at one. That's made. McKinney, who did not start all regular season, been great at left tackle, or moved to the right side. You got some game breakers like Torrey Smith, Ray Rice, and Antoine Bolden. And an X factor in Dennis Pitta, who sees a lot of action. They got Jacoby Jones in, going to open up with 3 wideouts. They remove Rice now from the backfield. Flacco dumps it to Vontae Lee. Takes it over to the Niners side of the field and picks up about 8.
Really good job by the Ravens. Why they come out 3 wide receivers, Jim? They want to spread the defense. They got the best pass rusher for the 49ers, Aldon Smith, out in space on a wide receiver, not near the line of scrimmage. Everybody covered. Good job of dropping it off by Joe Flacco.
2 tight ends, 2nd and 2. First down. Gain of 4. Running right at that San Francisco defensive front that's led by Justin Smith, the heart and soul of the 49ers defense. What a linebacking group they have with Patrick Willis, an all-pro every year in the league. And some heavy hitters at safety, Golson and Whitner. 1st and 10 for San Francisco, 39. Flacco. Leaves it. Open left. He's got Smith. Torrey Smith with the catch.
That's the time to throw against this defense. It's on 1st down. Everybody's having great success lately against the 49er defense. Torrey Smith, when that football was thrown, I thought that was going to be a little too high, but he's tall and he attacks the football while it's in the air and catching the football. Why a defender is here, that has really helped the Ravens here.
And into the red zone from the 19.
Let's right.
Defensive play by Lamont Brooks. In on Rice. Hold it to a yard.
Lamont Brooks on the outside. That is a fast guy. Number 55, top of your screen. Not blocked. They thought the fake reverse would get him out of there. He had nothing to do with that. He attacked Ray Rice.
79, play action. Flacco, recover. Rolls out, throws it toward the end zone, and through the end zone. McDonald was chasing after Flacco at first. Passed on in the area of Torrey Smith.
Well, there's nobody open. Look at the 2 wide receivers. They are basically double covered. The Baltimore Ravens trying to catch them off guard, going for the score that time. But the San Francisco 49ers, the one thing they, of course, don't want to do is give up the big pass plays down the field, playing very safe.
There you see the last 8 red zone drives, 8 touchdowns produced. 3rd and 9. Flags to the end zone, over the head of Dennis Pitta, but a flag might have been a jump. Looked like maybe Brooks was offsides for the 49ers.
Adding more value, more Dragon Sweat on it. Adding more value, Dragon Sweat on it. Adding more value with Dragon Sweat on it.
Joe Flacco didn't look like he changed the snap count. It's Brooks because he's inside, just trying to get a jump A little different position for him. Usually he's outside. That time over the center. A little too impatient here early in the game.
5 wides. Dixon wide to the right. Rice at the bottom of the screen.
3rd and 4.
From the 13, Flacco, end zone bound. He's got a touchdown! And Ron Bowman!
Google Nest Audio. Move your music to any room of the house. Hey Google, stop the music.
Build your helpful home. Save on Google Net.
Touchdown, Baltimore!
Not a surprise when you look at this. Oh, it's a nice fake inside by Anquan Bolden. He thinks he gets Navarro Bowman watching, thinking he's going across the field. He takes it right up.
Ready.
And I've heard it 1,000 times this week.
Left,
when
right.
the Ravens get inside that 10-yard line or near it, they're looking to throw the football to Anquan Bolden.
In fact, that play worked for a touchdown against the Patriots.
42
The AFC
pounds.
title is good. What a postseason for Bolden. His 4th touchdown catch in the playoffs. Flacco takes him down the field, and the Ravens put up a touchdown on their first drive.
Good job.
6-play drive. Mentioned Bolden has 4 touchdowns in the playoffs. That was after 4 all regular season long. Playing in his 2nd Super Bowl was with the Cardinals a few years back.
Well, a drive like that is sure calm the nerves of the football team for the Baltimore Ravens. It really does. I know it's early in the first quarter, but right away it puts pressure on the San Francisco 49ers.
The Tucker kick. Brown at the knee. So a 3 and out the first time the Niners had it. Meanwhile, the Ravens march down, get this touchdown. It was verified. He held it on, held on to it all the way through it for the touchdown.
Super Bowl 47 on CBS Sports is sponsored by the new smooth and distinctive Budweiser Black Crown. Hyundai, build your dream team with the new 7-passenger Santa Fe from Hyundai. And by Doritos, congratulating our Crash the Super Bowl winners.
Jim Nance and Phil Simms back here in New Orleans. 49ers being behind, that's been part of the recipe during the playoffs. Behind early against Green Bay and was down 17 to Atlanta on the road. Overcame it all.
Gators out for
Gore slipped. Loss of 2, maybe a loss of a yard.
Well, Jim, let's go real quick. Anquan Bolden, the inside, the 3 receivers. Why I want to show you this, the 49ers defense has really struggled when teams spread them out. So
HYDRAD, hydrate.
Now the Niners spread it out. Kaepernick from under center, middle of the field. He's got his man Crabtree. Nice grab by Michael Crabtree and runs it out for a total of 19.
Boy, Michael Crabtree in the slot inside. The same route we just saw Anquan Bolden run. Came into a middle linebacker, makes a fake. Once the fake goes back inside, and Ray Lewis just not fast enough to readjust.
We've got 2 Purafu in the backfield, 3 backs in all. And that is a tackle again right at the line of scrimmage. Gore met by Ellerby, no gain. Watch the Super Bowl with exclusive online camera angles, including
West.
and fan choice cameras. Check it out now live at cbssports.com/Super Bowl.
So much talk about the option game, the zone read. Of course, Jim, you and I, we brought it up to the Baltimore Ravens and players and coaches, and they know everybody makes mistakes. They don't know what they're doing. We know how defensively we will be ready to work today.
Gore with 4 carries for only 2 yards. On 2nd and 10, it's Gore again. Chips past the first play and runs it out for about 9. Anthony Davis with a nice block.
Well, this is about Frank Gore just making people miss. Watch Danelle Ellerbe, the inside linebacker. They got the play, comes up to make the tackle. Frank Gore, many years in the league, a lot of injuries. Still, quick feet.
3rd and 2. On the 47. And Kaepernick takes off to the first down and all the way to the Ravens 43. He ran right behind Mike Upati.
Adding extra.
Picks up 9 in the first.
Yeah, Mike Upati's coming around. Delaney Walker inside.
Extra value adding, extra value adding some extra Dragon sweat.
Quick to his left. And then when he takes off straight ahead.
Adding extra value.
Look at those blocks. Upati, Delaney Walker.
Let's do a little bit of a buff.
On first down, Kaepernick now runs it down to the 37. Gain of 7.
You know, this is what you got to worry about. You're a pass rusher against Colin Kaepernick. You got to stay in your lane. That time, the only not to know is Terrence Cody gets pushed out of the way. Nobody opened down the field, so he'll take off. He's more dangerous as a scrambler than he is when they run all the zone rookies plays.
2nd and 3 to the big back Miller. On the wing. Kaepernick changing it up now. Goes Gore. Gore has another first down. 4-yard gain for Gore, who's slipped a couple of times before he's been hit.
Yeah, that's him, but he's still quick. He gets again. Gets by Ray Lewis. And the carry-out fake by Colin Kaepernick. You know, you keep hearing everybody say, well, you got to hit the quarterback. I keep seeing you show me the opportunities, dude, and you take advantage of it. But Ray Lewis in the hole, nobody blocking him. Can't bring down Frank Gore.
They picked up now 3 first downs on this drive. And Kaepernick down the middle of the field. He's got Vernon Davis. And Ed Reed's upset about it.
Well, Vernon Davis, probably the fastest tight end in the NFL, number 85. And Danelle Ellerbe, he just takes a bad angle at it. And Ed Reed saw it coming all the way, but can't get there in time. And you keep talking about Colin Kaepernick, strong arm, no doubt about it. But I think he has excellent touch on the football. That time, over the linebackers, in front of Ed Reed.
I tell you who helped make that play happen. Gore picked up a blitzing Bernard Pollard to give Kaepernick the time he needed. 24-yard gain and first and goal from the 8. Checked in the game, but they go up the middle. They try to use him as a decoy. The ball is out, but the whistle. The ball spotted at the 8 for no gain for Gore.
Yeah.
The things you got to look for in this game. And
Working out a bit.
Big key opponent. What was it? A couple.
Huh?
Taking away the first dive play by the running back.
Say what?
I said with the video, it's good.
Yeah, I'm working with the video. Exactly. I'm working out with the video. You, what are you up to?
Listening to some advice.
That's good.
Before Colin Kaepernick maybe decides to take off with it. But does the Baltimore Ravens defense have enough speed to react space, and so far that answer is no, because they've been unblocked guys this time.
You saw the working on Vernon Davis on the sideline, the man who put him inside the 10. Maybe also the slide to the right, second and goal, and Kaepernick tucks it under now for off the fingertips.
I think these Raven defenders are going to find out what you and I did, Jim, when we watched Colin Kaepernick warm up and watched him in practice. Even when you're unblocked, that time Terrell Suggs, nobody blocks him, but he doesn't even get close to put the hands on Colin Kaepernick.
Accurate throw here with touchdown. And then Moss.
Bring it up from below.
The deflection was, it was wide open. Kaepernick missed the open man for the touchdown that time. Third and goal. Pressure, and Kaepernick is jacked. It's Paul Kruger, who has come on since mid-season.
Yeah, this is the Ravens defense in a
HYDRATE.
on the snap count.
Dragon Army, follow me. HYDRATE. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
He's the one that they worry about, the 49ers. If you want to double team a pass rusher, you need to double team Paul Kruger.
A lot of folks who are 49er fans worried about David Akers. This from 36. It's been a struggle. Akers kick, though, this time right down the middle. Akers from 36 out. Kruger with the 10-yard sack. Here's a look from our Bud Light cam. That Baltimore defense during the AFC Championship game of New England allowed only one touchdown by the Patriots. And 6 trips they had inside the 25, and that's what you said. Always bend but don't break.
Yeah, they bend, and that's right.
Look at Ed Reed going to the locker room. Akers 5 for 5 down in Atlanta and producing touchdowns. Look who's running it out. Number 1 in the league, Jacoby Jones. He gets it out to the 22. Reed may have hurt his knee on this play right here, colliding with Vernon Davis. Both shaken up on the play. Reed's run into the locker room.
Super Bowl 47 on CBS Sports is sponsored by Audi. Bravery, it's what defines us. Audi, truth in engineering. And by GoDaddy.com. Get your domain and website at GoDaddy.com.
Stay tuned to see Beyonce and the Pepsi Super Bowl 47 halftime show. Kicked off by the first fan-made countdown. All right, second series coming up for the Ravens. Beginning at their 22. Laying out the fake. Flacco all the way back to the edge to throw it. And it's in the hands of Pitta. And a 9-yard gain. We got a report from Solomon Wilcott. Solomon.
Yeah, guys, on the 24-yard catch by Vernon Davis, Ed Reed appeared to have hurt his left knee. Came off complaining. The team trainers took a look at it, and now they've taken him in for further evaluation.
And it looked like Davis hurt his elbow. In fact, that's now the news we're getting. Probable will return for Davis. 2nd and 1. And Rice is denied the first. John Harbaugh on that sidelines. 5 seasons. 5 playoffs, 3 times to the AFC Championship game, and now to the Super Bowl. The brothers, in fact, a perfect 7 for 7 as head coaches taking the teams to the postseason. Third and about a half a yard. They're going to run for it. Can he get it? As Rice squirms his way for a couple. Well, talking about John Harbaugh, you know, you dream of this game, you know, grow up in a coach's home. There's no words to describe what it's like with your brother on the other sideline, but you have this whole life goal, and then you get there, and yes, it's Jim on the other sideline.
Yeah, how about he says, you don't even think for a minute that Jim has forgotten about last year's game on Thanksgiving, where Baltimore beat the San Francisco 49ers.
Beat them 16-6. So Reed come back out. On first down, it's Rice. In fact, there was only one touchdown scored in that matchup last season. That was a touchdown catch by Dennis Pitta. 3-yard gain by Rice. Coming up, the Super Bowl today.
I didn't value Dragon swear on it. I didn't value Dragon swear on it.
Their thoughts on the first half.
I didn't value with the Dragon swear.
Halftime report.
49ers defense is playing pass. They're daring the Ravens to run the ball.
Well, they've got a new back in here. He's dangerous, too. The rookie of the temple, Bernard Pierce. His first action. Pass incomplete. He's going to Bolden. Whitner was there with him.
Well, this is their favorite pass play for the Baltimore Ravens. Either a running back or a wide receiver coming across. And Dante Whitner is ready for it. He reads it. Pass blocking so far for Joe Flacco has been outstanding. Since they shifted this offensive line around at the start of the playoffs, they have been very, very good.
That was the rookie Osimile who sealed off Justin Smith on that one, but an incompletion sets up 3rd and 7. Running away, Brooks. Somehow by Bolden, who starts jawing with Tolliver on the catch. Flacco escapes, heaves it down the field, and picks up 31.
Well, Joe Flacco does move around better than people give him credit for it. That's for sure. It's a blitz. You can tell it's going to be a blitz because all the defenders are way off the wide receivers. And how about that? When it's Anquan Bolden, that is not a bad decision because he attacks the football and can make contested catches.
You always say when he's covered, he's open.
He's open.
First and 10. Flacco. Again in trouble. Dumps it off to Leach. Defenders are there. And he's dropped back for a loss by Bowman. A loss of 3. Alden Smith was in on Flacco, and then it was Brooks.
Well, he's a big man. Joe Flacco, Jim, you talked about it, has never missed a start at any level, any time in his life, and he is moving now. That's about the 3rd or 4th time. His pocket movement has helped him.
Coach Jim saying we had him. Final 30 seconds.
East, west, west, east. Hot, hot, hot. In front.
Pocket seal this time. Works it down the field and it's incomplete. Looking for Torrey Smith.
Looked like a little double move that time by Torrey Smith. This is another thing you want to do against the 49ers. And that
already
is
feel much better. Working out, training, exercising has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy and joy and a mode of worship for those truly. Come worship with us. Lord, the temple of the dragon whose eye is the sun, whose sun now rises and now sets. Set over Hawk Island, Montreal. Rises somewhere else.
13, and Flacco, they're going to get him this time. Ray McDonald and Alden Smith both in there.
Well, they're pushing the pocket back, and that's what they do that time. They just keep hustling, and the Baltimore Ravens trying to pick up the first down, going down the field with the football. That's why the 49ers got the sack.
That sack takes him out of field goal range. And that ends the first quarter. The quarter ends with Baltimore up 7-3. We'll return to New Orleans after these messages. You're watching Super Bowl 47 on CBS. Jim and John, the reactions on that last play, a sack by the Niners. And they have just an incompletion. You're talking about a 55-yard field goal try. Tucker on the year was 4 out of 4 from beyond 50. So you think they likely would have gone for a field goal?
Yeah, I don't know. My guess would have been no, Jim, just because the 49ers, the way they moved the football last time, I think they would have punted it away.
Cook in to punt it. Again is back deep. Cook outstanding at pinning teams, but this time he flies it into the end zone. Only a net of 22. And there are the Harbaughs who have had quite a busy week here. Jack and Jackie. Papa Jack. Reed is back here. And Grandma Yahi. Here with their 2 sons, their daughter, and 10 grandchildren. Ed Reed is back in.
Hot, hot, hot. Trip, trip, trip.
Hey, we said he's faster than we thought when you watch him in person. And how about his throw? That's the one thing. If Colin Kaepernick could not run the football, he would still be a top-flight NFL quarterback. But his throwing ability is, I'll tell you, it's special.
Good for 29. Second big catch by Davis. No, when you say he fires it on a play-by-play call, you mean it.
Yeah, it's one time it's true.
Here he is. Firing it back to Davis. Getting away from Ray Lewis. And another first down. Gain of 11. I tell you, it's really chippy out here, too.
It's not really a football cleaning product. Cleaning product, but auctioning this cleaning product at auctioning over $1 million. Simulation. Channel the aggression, sublimate the sexual energies, channel the aggression, sublimate the sexual energies, all fulfilled. Make love tonight is the main message. Make love tonight is the main message to all my willing living allies and armies in the world. Make love tonight. Channel, sublimate, channel the aggression. Workout, train, exercise. Watching Super Bowl 47, aka the Blackout Bowl, aka the Harbaugh Bowl. Harbaugh is a surname, just like my surname is Dragon now. Nobody is born a dragon. It's the motto of the Dragon Army you become when it. Let's go.
Knocked down by Ellerby, another 7 yards.
Well, you see, there's a good shot of the option. Even though they have people in position, you're catching the blocks. That time, watch Miller comes up in the line of scrimmage. He hits the Ellerby while Ellerby makes the tackle, but he's putting down the field by the time he's at 7.
Kaepernick was hit by Suggs after he handed it off.
Of course, that is not illegal. But you can assume that he has the ball after he hands it off. He takes a couple steps. You can still hit him.
On first down. It's James. Trying to get wide. It's fallen on by Jones. Right over by that Baltimore bench. Are they going to say they already whistled him down?
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by Baltimore.
Arthur Jones, who had a fumble recovery up in New England in the AFC Championship game, has one here.
Hydrate HYDRAT, hydrate HYDRAT, hydrate HYDRAD.
Rookie Courtney Upshaw. Watch him poke this ball out.
Well, Jim, you and I talked about it coming into this game. After watching the Ravens for so many games, and then seeing them play the New England Patriots 2 weeks ago.
Hot.
It's the second hitter. They are absolutely awesome at doing that. It's almost like the first tackler holds them up.
Pass the
And who's going to be the first guy there to make that second hit?
James' second fumble of the postseason.
Left, east, west, north, south. East, west, north, south. Let's go. Hot. Hot.
Dennis Willis on him, but a gain of about 5. NFL Game Rewind replays of every game from the 2012 season, including the playoffs and Super Bowl 47 on your laptop or tablet. For more information, text Rewind to 55171.
Hot. Pass, hot, left, right, pass. Hot.
And Pierce.
Hot. Left, right, hot. Hot.
First.
You know, you talk about
Hail Mary, short pass, medium pass, hot. Block, run. Pass the ball, run.
He almost feels the ground shake as somebody runs behind him. He turns and he sees it's Bernard Pierce. So what he is saying, how hard he sticks his foot into the ground. That's why when people hit him, he's able to break those tackles.
3rd and a foot. He's lined up right behind the fullback, Leach.
Hot.
Go to him for a 3rd straight play. Yes, they do, and he has the first. You always tell me you follow Leach, you follow the football.
You got it. It's pretty simple. If you're a linebacker, just watch number 44. And that's what you do too. Jim, linebackers, I don't care if they're all pros or what they play. That time it was Navarro Bowman, I think. If you see Vontae Leach coming at you, you better find a way to get under him or get around him.
Smith to the near side, Bolden in the slot. 1st and 10. Has a nice gain of about 8. He's turning into quite a weapon, this Dennis Pitta, who's a very close pal of the quarterback.
Yeah, likes to go out to dinner twice a week with Joe Flacco, and as you and I talk about the game, Torrey Smith has been so good on the outside. He draws attention from two defensive backs, and that has opened up Dennis Pitta.
2nd and 2. Pierce near the first. He was walloped by Willis.
I'd say that time Patrick Willis did his job. And he said early when he started playing with the 49ers, they weren't that good. He took a lot of chances on the defensive side. But they have so many good players over there now, all he has to do is his assignment. That was a terrific tackle.
Well, they're moving the chains. It's a 1st down. You look at Willis. We met with him this week. He gained weight for this game.
How about that? That just shows you this. I heard Shannon Sharp talk about the 49ers. They are in unbelievable shape as a football team. And if they're playing an offense that's going to run it, Patrick Willis picks up about 3 extra pounds to get himself and get ready for it.
On 1st down, Flacco. Is a long ball coming? No. Good range, and it's caught. Dixon. Caught it on the rebound. Bobbled it for a moment. He has 23.
Joe Flacco saw Terrell Brown coming from the outside. So what does he do? He makes Ed Dixon turn and catch it off his back shoulder. What a catch by Dixon, but what a terrific throw by Joe Flacco.
And the Ravens now inside the 30. As Rice returns to the backfield. To the Rice. Rice dribbling down to the 22.
Well, the 49ers, this team, this defense, they're always bigger and better than the teams they play a lot of times. I know they had some tough competition this year, but this offensive line of the Baltimore Ravens, Jim, we've already talked about it, how they just rounded into shape at the perfect time, and they are athletic and big.
Gain 7. He hurdled right over his left guard, Osimile, to pick up the yardage, and Flacco has Dixon for the second time on this drive, and a flag is out. Going to be flagged on Whitner.
Tells you never know who's going to catch the football or be.
Personal foul, tackling by the face man. Defense, number 31. After gets to the goal, automatic first down.
We keep talking about Torrey Smith. Well, you can have definite face mask as you see at that time. And Dennis Pitta, and there's Ed Dixon. A big part of the downfield throwing.
Pitta comes into the huddle. And so does Jacoby Jones at the last moment. First and goal. Rice, the running back. He has scored a touchdown in the last 2 games at Denver, at New England. Gets the handle here, and Rice is about halfway home.
Good job by Joe Flacco going on a quick count. Trying to get a quick hitter up the middle. That time the safety Goldson comes in and kind of stops it, but so far, Jim Caldwell kind of being a little offbeat, keeping the 49er defense off balance without question. Second and short, he sorted down the field.
Mid-second quarter. Baltimore trying to take it to the end zone for the second time. It's a play-action fake to Rice. For the touchdown. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Another good play call that time by Caldwell. Usually the tight end, number 88, they go to the outside. I think he just read it. Well, I don't think he read it. He wouldn't do that in this situation. They knew they'd be outside technique, so he hooks it up, and Joe Flacco just grabs it in between the defenders.
Big series for the tight end. 2 catches by Dixon, both big gainers. 2 catches by Pitta, the second one for the touchdown.
13-3, 13-3, 13-3.
And it's now 14-3. And now Flacco has 10 touchdowns in the postseason and no picks. The fumble as San Francisco was inside the Ravens 25. And Baltimore takes it down for the touch.
Adding extra value with the Dragon sweat on it. Adding extra value with the Dragon sweat on it. Adding extra value with the Dragon sweat on it.
14-3. If Flacco continues what has been almost a flawless postseason, 10 touchdowns, no picks. His coach John, telling us this week he's standing a little taller.
How about that?
Personalities coming out.
He was cracking. He was making us laugh in our production meeting. So he definitely changed with all this success.
Tucker
in a good way.
Boots it to James. Coming off the fumble, he slips a bit and falls just across the 20. Pitta's becoming one of his favorite targets. Pitta told us he thought there might be some openings in the middle of the field in this game. You're right.
HYDR80, HYDR80, Dragon and Army follow. HYDR80, Dragon and Army
Star Trek Into Darkness in theaters May 17th. This film is
hydrate.
And by Skechers Relax Fit Shoes, what Joe Montana wears for comfort.
Back at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, 7th time the big game has been contested inside here. 10th time overall in this great city. First 3 occasions out at the old Tulane Stadium. On first down, Kaepernick gonna drop back, gonna throw it, middle of the field, and he's intercepted by Reed. Reed just tied a postseason record for most interceptions as the New Orleans native Has the pick and a flag is out. Well, I'll tell you, it's getting ugly out here. Only the mid-second quarter, and we've seen this brewing. Now Jim runs out. This is going to be the first time a San Francisco quarterback's ever been intercepted in a Super Bowl.
Well, that time again, he was trying to hit Randy Moss, and Colin Kaepernick tried to throw it so hard, it got away from him just a little bit. And when you usually try to throw it hard and you miss it just a little, you're going to throw it high. That time it was highz, Ed Reed, one of the greatest center fielders in the history of this league. Can read the quarterback and react to the ball, and he was sitting there waiting for an easy interception.
Reed's 9th career postseason interception. Ties the record.
Well, he's really kind of played a different role here in the postseason, staying back much, much more.
After the interception, there's fouls on both teams. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Offense, number 74. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 24. Those fouls all set at the dead ball spot. First down, Baltimore.
Before that last throw, between Montana and Young, San Francisco had thrown 17 touchdowns, the Niners in Super Bowl history, with no interceptions.
Well, that ball should have been thrown soft and just in front of Randy Moss. Even then, it was going to be trouble. But this Ravens defense, they like to circle the wide receivers, watch the quarterback. That way they can react when it's in the air. That's why you saw so many guys around Randy Moss.
2 takeaways in this quarter. From the 38, Rice. Able to slip past a couple of tackles and pick up about 5. What do you make of this?
Well, the game or the emotion, you got to get your emotions in check. Because you don't want a silly penalty.
2nd and 4. And it's Leach. If the ball squirts out, they're going to mark it for a first down. Coming up on the Jeep Super Bowl today halftime report, JB, Dan Shannon-Over, and Coach Cowher will have their analysis of the first half. Coming up on the Jeep Super Bowl today halftime report.
49ers offense, they needed to settle the game down the last time they were out there. Instead, they just threw some gasoline on the fire. This is some pressure for this 49er defense to stop them.
On first down, back to the ground, and Rice able to get about a yard out of that.
When you get situations like this is when you get a defense to start creeping up a little bit, because the Ravens are running the football with a little success. Now, this 49er defense, they're used to being the big bully on the block. And today, they've had another big bully, there's no doubt. You're worried about the long pass. Now you got to start worrying about the run.
2nd and 9. Running again. And Rice has it to about the 22. Patrick Willis is there.
One thing Joe Flacco said about the offense, the coordinator change from Cam Cameron to Jim Caldwell. He goes, look, it's the same offense. It's the offense that Cam Cameron installed, so you got to give him a lot of credit. But he did say Jim Caldwell gets the plays in very quick, gives him time to look at defenses like this, get a little pre-snap read before the ball is snapped.
3rd and 4 with 4.5 to go. looks and drives and has the first down. He is so shifty. Seen it a couple of times. Big play in the Indianapolis game on a short pass. Of course, the 4th and 29 signature play in the regular season.
Well, that time, Navarro Bowman had him in man-to-man coverage, but he had to work his way around 2 defenders and 2 wide receivers. And Ray Rice felt the pressure on the outside, stops and breaks it back inside.
He sits out of play as Pierce is back. And will go for Pierce. He gets a stop. They may be gaining a yard. Back in the red zone again, where the Ravens now, their last 10 trips inside the red zone, 10 touchdowns.
Well, they're big, and we saw it in the first touchdown throw to Anquan Bolden. That's what you have to be alert for, is inside receivers going straight up the field looking for the football. And there doesn't have to be much of an opening for Joe Flacco to throw it in.
They tried to spread it out. Flacco felt they could get some mismatches when they go spread. He's hit his last 6 passes. 2nd and 9. In the hands of Bolden, and could have been intercepted. Terrell Brown on a play on it for San Francisco.
Yeah, if Joe Flacco just waits a little longer, this is where to go with the football. They're double teaming the inside or the slot receiver, the guy inside of Anquan Bolden. Well, you don't see Anquan Bolden drop it too often, but he's open. Not going to get big yards, but it would have made it 3rd and short.
Yeah, those hands usually so secure. 5 out of 6 on 3rd down. The Ravens face another one here. Need to get to the 5 for a first. Flacco going to the end zone. Looking for Smith. That's over his head. Covered by Culliver.
Yeah, good job by Chris Culliver. He's the extra defensive back. They love his cover skills. That time he was man-to-man, but it was a blitz. You don't see this too often from the 49ers. They're coming free. Joe Flacco felt it, had to get rid of the football.
And here's the first rookie to kick in the Super Bowl since Ryan Longwell for Green Bay back in Super Bowl 32, and it's a 32-yard field goal attempt. Oh, it's a minute, and it's Tucker taking off. Tucker's running it. Short of the first. Stop the yard short. Needed to get to the 5, and Darcel McBath was the man who prevented him from getting there. And Patrick Willis as well. Boy, Dixon was out in front. Had he been able to get that block, he might have been able to get it, but the Niners will take over at the 6-yard line. And there she is, Sam Gordon. You just saw her, the 9-year-old football sensation from Salt Lake City with Commissioner Goodell, watching the Super Bowl, playing with the boys, scoring 35 touchdowns this year, averaging 8 yards a carry. How about that call?
Yeah, it was listen, I'm not even going to second guess the call. I understand why they did it. Everybody was up trying to block it, but Patrick Willis strung the play out, and it gave Darcel McBath just enough time to come over and stop the play short of the first down.
9 yards, asking his kicker to get 9 yards, that's a lot. And they came up a yard short. 3:05 to go, second quarter.
And they like to give Colin Kaepernick 2 plays. He checks into the 1, and shoots the defense.
David Moore to the short side. Suggs there to Upshaw.
Look at everybody, Jim, how they're on. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. Watch number 28, McBath. Good job by Willis. Just keeps the play alive. The little cutback. And McBath, good hustle. Stops the first down and made it 7 points.
2nd and 10. Both teams with all their timeouts. Run the end zone. Kaepernick reloads. Intercepted. That was Gary Williams stepping in front of Randy Moss.
Now, Colin Kaepernick does not anticipate throws. He likes to see the person open, and then he fires the football. But he double clutches on this when he's open, and you saw the little extra clutch and Kerry Williams, both scorers. They are aggressive, and they're not afraid to go for those
HYDRAD.
Did a great job of covering.
Dragon armies follow me. HYDRAD.
Throwing interceptions, sometimes you start second guessing your decision making.
HYDRAD. Dragon army follow me. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
The Ravens allow them to get about 6, but they'll force the punt.
Let's stand by the defense, and again, that is Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman seeing that their quarterback is a little shaky, and they're worried. That last decision in double clutching, that'll make you run a draw on 3rd long.
Timeout called by the Ravens, who have forced a 3 and out and will be getting the football back in a moment.
Super Bowl 47 on CBS Sports is sponsored by Volkswagen. Get in, get happy. And by Coca-Cola. Who will win the Coke? Vote and decide.
And that's a look from our Bud Light cam. And after the Ravens defense has the stand there, you say that makes that decision look even a little bit better now.
Well, it's one of the reasons why you do it. Your defense has got to beat on the offense. You hope they can hold them back in there. You take that chance. Look, you can't be afraid. If you're going to take a chance, a good time to do it is in the first half, where you have time to recover in case it hurts you.
Andy Lee. They don't get much better than this. Set all kinds of records last year, All-Pro this year, and it's a down for the great Jacoby Jones. Marcel picks it up. And is able to get ahead to about the 45. With 2:07 to go and 2 timeouts. A 55-yard move. Tavares Gooden, former Raven, makes the tackle for the 49ers. How would you rate Flacco's performance so far, Phil?
What's the word for it? It's outstanding. It's not good enough. Joe Flacco has made some terrific throws in this game. He is doing the old phrase we always hear. He's throwing receivers open. Probably, besides the scramble to throw down the sideline, the back shoulder throw to Dixon was probably the best throw of the game by him.
For something to remember here. Have a chance to do something right before the half, and then they'll be receiving the second half kickoff. Because they deferred after winning the toss. As Flacco to Jones, and the ball's out of his hands. And 2:04 to go. I know how you love to manage a clock, and you probably would have loved to have seen a running play there if you were calling plays.
No, this doesn't bother me at all. You know, they're going to run their offense. They spread it out. They got the exact defense they wanted, Jim. You just got to throw and catch it. It was there to be made. Flacco a little high on the throw.
It's another play on the north side of a 2-minute warning as Flacco is going to that long ball. They've been anticipating, and it's incomplete. No flag. Intended for Torrey Smith. Culliver breaks it up. See anything here?
Offensive pass interference, if anything. Another good job by Culliver.
2-minute warning. Stay tuned to see Beyonce and the Pepsi Super Bowl 47 halftime show kicked off by the first fan-made countdown.
Well, as I watched this first half, the 49er defense, they have played, just got up and played man-to-man coverage on these Raven receivers. They've won the battle. Joe Flacco's getting most of his completions against zone coverage when you're just watching him. It's a little double move to Jacoby Jones going across the field. There's an inside safety going to double team him. But that move opens him up. And what an alert play, Jim, getting off the ground and going to the end zone. I thought he might have been touched.
Oh, he was close, but he wasn't.
Yes.
How about these playoffs for Jacoby Jones? The 70-yarder at Denver. The end of regulation. And then coming home to New Orleans. Catching one here on third down. Like it was out in Denver. And it's 21-3. Joe Flacco has just thrown his third touchdown of this game. He's got 11 in the postseason, which ties an NFL single-year postseason record.
Well, that is a call from up top by Jim Caldwell. Chris Culliver has been so aggressive and has really been terrific here in the first half. They took advantage of the fact that he is playing so hard on the receiver, and that little wiggle, the double move by Jacoby Jones got him wide open down the field.
Jones had one touchdown catch in the regular season. Now in the postseason, a 70-yarder and a 56 touchdown catch. James takes the knee. 1:45 to go. Niners have all their timeouts.
Couple things to watch. Here's Jacoby Jones. Anquan Bolden occupies the deep safety, so that is enough, Jim, to get one-on-one on the outside. Now look at this little move here, and he goes right by him because Chris Culliver thinks he's going across the field, and that was a move at full speed, and Culliver not able to react to it, and a good job, of course, as we already said, to Jacoby Jones getting off the ground.
San Francisco allowed one touchdown pass of 50 yards or longer all year.
Right here, if you're Colin Kaepernick, you'd be super conservative with the football.
That's Crabtree and Reed, along with Lewis and later Suggs, collide for a 6-yard gain.
This 49er team used to being down. We saw it down in Atlanta, and Atlanta's a terrific football team, but they don't have this rate. This is not the same defense.
2nd and 4. And Kaepernick has the first down to Walker. Got a flag.
Unbelievable.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Adding more value with Dragon Sweat on this green towel. Adding more value. Dragon Sweat on this green towel. Adding more value with Dragon Sweat on this green towel.
Yeah, definitely a late hit. 2 steps for holding on top. But how about that throw down the field, too? Now, he threw an interception, almost threw another one into tight coverage. Gibbs may be the best defensive back against the Ravens. Kaepernick just stepped forward and just absolutely nailed Davis with the football.
That is the first penalty on Baltimore. Now the Niners have it on the Ravens side of the field with 1:15 to go in the half. Going back to Moss, who does not have a catch. It was Jimmy Smith.
Jimmy Smith, first-round draft pick, Jim. We talked about him. He is getting healthy. But watch Ed Reed. Colin Kaepernick sees it. But watch Ed Reed.
This is what I play for, so I gotta make it count.
Philadelphia Eagles. He, along with his brother, both coming into the league, hired by Mike Lombardi, who's the new general manager of the
is anticipated.
by Sweat Defense Dry Spray, you get ridiculously long-lasting freshness that feels clean and goes on dry.
Try Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Add water to tackle tough messes. It erases 3 times more marker per swipe.
Is anticipated.
There's the power outage. There's the power outage. There's the power outage. Half of it, exactly half it seems is blackout. Exactly half it seems is blackout. Half it seems blackout. It's 47, Super Bowl 47, Super Bowl 47. First time that ever happened in a Super Bowl. Super Bowl 47, also known as the Harbaugh Bowl, aka the blackout. Ravens versus 49ers. And I'm, of course, a 49er for life. You can see years back with my 49ers doing the Dragon Super Bowl specials, Super Dragon Bowl specials, Super Dragon Bowl specials. And it's the first time and last time ever that two brothers by blood, not by ideology or philosophy or by oath, because of course there's brothers by oath and sisters by oath and brothers and sisters by oath and brothers and sisters by OATH, but this one was brothers by blood, the Harbaugh Bowl. First time that each coach, head coach, first time and last time that each coach of the Super Bowl 47, the Harbaugh Bowl, on each side, so facing each other, going
one big click of the light switch, and we lost power in the half of the
competition.
Now it's well lit. There's no danger. No one's injured or of
struggle
any kind.
for the Super
but
Bowl.
Obviously, the players are milling around, and we've got a lot of officials running around wanting to
Fighting
get
for
this
the
game
Super Bowl,
back on.
top
We will
NFL.
step away for a moment, and we will continue our coverage of Super Bowl 47 right after this.
We're hearing that play is going to resume here in the next minute. So it's going to be a delay and a little excess of 33, well, there is 34 minutes now. And when we receive a statement from the NFL, we'll pass that along.
Resume at 3rd down and 13. Let's go.
Officially, it's 3rd and 13 for Kaepernick and the 49ers. Running away from Nata. And the feed. Takes the throw underneath. Helmets wide for Walker, but it's only a gain of 7. It will force the Niners to punt.
What a good job by the defense.
It was more than 34 minutes of blackout. Exactly half, it seems, was
This Ravens
a very special
team,
event.
They understand a team concept. Everybody stayed in position. Nope.
The lights went off, the lights went off, the lights went off.
So Andy Lee's back. And so too, though, is Jacoby Jones. Jacoby Jones, again, going up here in New Orleans, where he attended Abramson High School. He's not
after this one as this goes into the end zone. Just a net of 34. Watch online streaming of the Super Bowl with
Let's check out every team's 2022 training camp highlights.
Is your agency using WordPress to build websites? That's like carving a chicken with a handsaw. Drying your hair with a leaf blower. Or using a baseball bat to kill a housefly. They get the job.
And let's go HYDRAT. This is July 29th, posted by the NFL official every team's 2022 this year training camp highlights and training camp. Challenging them to do my Dragon Army workouts, special Dragon workouts, special Dragon Son workouts. So them on YouTube, some are more than 2 hours long. So. The Raiders were calling the C-back.
Yeah, it's been smooth. It's been smooth.
What did y'all do with calling the C?
Anytime you change places, but
no, bro. LGBTQ Rainbow bro calling the C. They got rid of him.
I mean, we got a long way to go, man.
I guarantee you there's one on each team of the NFL that is part of my LGBTQ community with that money.
Trying to build off what we kind of did in the spring.
The Buffalo Bills across the world. This is what they've waited for. Our players, our staff has worked extremely hard to get us to this point. But
Hop, hop, hop.
As you know, and we have to chase our standards.
Multi-million-dollar year
Work to do out
contracts.
here at training camp, and in order to earn that right to be one of the better teams in the NFL. I think
You got 7 cars, 7 houses. Y'all finance food security during COVID.
Well, we didn't accomplish our goal last year, and we get right back at it through last season, the off season in particular, and now. Here we are at training camp, ready to put the next brick on top.
When it comes down to playing ball, all y'all know Josh Allen is a gamer. He's a football player, so and going into the 3rd year, it's about dominating. I believe that, that's my quarterback. I'm rocking with him regardless. I just want to dominate him. I don't want to lose.
We got a lot of guys that love football that want to come in here and work, and obviously we see stuff on SportsCenter or whatever that is, and that people kind of doubt us a little bit, and I think gives guys extra motivation to come out here and just play even better than they thought they could, because they want to make sure to prove that we're still going to be the prolific offense that we've been since Andy Reid's been in Kansas City. I obviously want to be at the top of the list. I want to be at the top of the rankings. I want to do what I can to put us in those positions. That all comes with the field. And so you have the season list and everything like that. When it comes down to it, it's going to be who's in the middle of February holding up that trophy and getting that ring. I think whenever you have that motivation to be the best and to win as a team, then everything else kind of handles itself.
Say a good paragraph without interjecting an odd, and Dragon Zero would listen even double trouble.
excited. Emotions
I got 7 houses, 7 cars. You don't need an 8th. Finance some youth, workout, train, exercise. There's some food security. Because everybody gotta eat. Food prices increasing. Gas prices, record prices in North America. Finance, food security. Multi-millionaires, athletes, billionaires, CEOs. So the collective North American civilization, North American civilization.
He's in the same frame of mind as well. He wants to take that next.
And I got issues, vices, lust, don't play it self-righteous, but ain't no way that during this COVID, economic, financial, commercial times, which we've been through, most of us, not all. Ain't no way that I would have not financed food security if I would have been a millionaire. Or bank account and during the holidays, give toys to the children, gifts, bags. Ain't no fucking way that I would have been that selfish if I would have had millions in the bank account. They rushed back to business pre-COVID. Yeah. I know, money.
Those are the kind of things that we're looking for in our players. But I think more than anything, it's one thing to have it on a wall or say it, but it's more about how we do things on a daily basis and then how they embody it and bring it to life. And so these veterans, their teammates, the guys that have been here, the best examples. And usually, the best thing is I always say I see better than I hear.
When I have a second, please close the kitchen window.
If these rookies kind of mimic
no problem.
like that while still being themselves, they're going to be good fits here.
I'll finish this in a few minutes and I'm on it.
That's nothing against Jimmy. We made that decision a year ago. We're not going to mess around with that anymore. And I don't really have messed around with that much, but once we made that decision, we did. Jimmy understands that fully. He's a big guy, and it's nothing against him either. That's a business decision, and that's what makes it not awkward. Yeah, it's tough. But there's contracts or stuff that you have to do, and that's when I feel like we do as good as we can.
Let's go.
As possible. The type of guy Jimmy is, the type of guy we have, and the circumstances. So when you look at it, you can see why he got to this with the circumstances happened. We understand it, and it'll take care of itself. But Jimmy knows we're going with Trey. Trey knows we're going with Trey, and our team and everyone likes both the guys. So it's what it is.
Hot. Good sweat. It's always my medicine and therapy always. Has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly, working out, training, exercising. Have been, and will advocate for the mass MAS. Financing thereof. The Dragon Army by public-private partnership. All organizations, governments, corporations, the patriarchal sports leagues as well, NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, and MLB, the mass finance, the youth workout, train, exercise, east, west, north, south, throughout the collective North American civilization, this collective North American civilization, North American collective civilization, and from Hog Island, Montreal, yours truly, independent athlete, independent fitness captain, Dragon Zero, challenging the players in the NFL. I try to do my workouts, push-up for push-up, squat for squat, hog for hog. You can see them on YouTube, the real raw revolutionary channel. Work with what God, calling all willingly loving, support the mission, vision, and philosophy thereof. Yeah, you know, multi-millionaire athletes, Try to do my workout. Push up for push up. Squat for squat. Hawk for hawk. Already feel much better. Got the little sweat. I know this is medicine and therapy for me, and I believe it is for many to work out, train, exercise. The body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. Invest in it by working out, training, exercising, and hygiene. As a matter of fact, just came out of the bath. Video is on YouTube, gonna air at 3 a.m. in the morning. Me taking a more than an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours bath.
We put so much work in the off season. AJ, Dallas, Smitty, everybody putting hours of reps in, a whole bunch of reps. So we come out here and play ball at our level and continue what we built. So we're taking it day by day. Preparation, our routine, consistent, but we're taking it day by day, rep by rep. Just taking that approach.
You know, it means a lot to me. You know, just when you be the quarterback of our team, the leader. So these guys need to see how hard I work. You know what I do on and off the field, and you know, just need these guys to follow me. And you know, just play hard.
Small question to the Raiders: what happened to my rainbow brother? Colin Nasib. Small question to the Raiders. What happened to my rainbow brother Colin Nasib? Small question to the Raiders and to the NFL. What happened to my brother Colin Nasib and to my brother Michael Sam?
As long as I'm here, you know, I think everybody in the building.
On each team, there's one.
I'm gonna do whatever I can to help us win games, to help us, you know, be better each and every day. So
it was rainbow like yours to the Dragan is. I know that money, right? Money, right?
Money. I know. And we kind of got the blueprint. Out here. We're starting from ground zero. You know, building that thing back to the top. And, that's the mentality.
Each team
I know my expectations when we first came out of.
NFL National Football League, NHL National Hockey League, NBA National Basketball Association, MLB. There's one player on each team, and even a European Soccer League, Major League Soccer of England, Germany, Italy, Portugal, Spain, Holland. That is LGBTQ, not out of the closet. But there is on each team, 1 out of 10. Minimum is LGBTQ. 1 out of 10 minimum is LGBTQ, even if those out of the closet millennials, I'm a millennials. Statistics show it's about 3%, 5-6% now, but it's in reality is about 10-15%. Anyways, yours truly, Rainbow Dragon. This special workout is dedicated to my fellow LGBTQ community, Rainbow Nation, across nations unite. My anonymous sister. And the workers, farmers, truckers, grocery store clerks, cooks, bakers, butchers, sanitation workers, warehouse workers in warehouses, those loading, unloading trucks, those in pilots, in train conductors, all workers, general workers, painters, city workers, nurses, doctors, daycare workers, teachers, those making sandwiches, baker in the preparation, distribution of food, all general workers as your fully independent artist, independent activist, independent athlete. Wrapping up this workout, batteries running low.
So that's another guy, and then obviously PJ Walker is a guy that we've asked him to start twice, and twice has gone out and won. So
that's what it's pump battle water.
It's going to be a lot of great competition, and to be quite honest with you, Nick, I think it'll be really good.
I ended it on Facebook.
Google Pixel, the only phone made by Google. Because when Google made
Gonna wrap up this workout. Dragon Zero, thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, truckers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, truckers, farmers, grocery store clerks, nurses, doctors, those in warehouses wearing steel-toe boots. Yours truly, Dragon Zero. This has been a special Sabbath workout. Make love tonight is the main message. Make love tonight is the main message. Make love tonight is the main message. Dragon Zero. Yeah, workout, but you're not dragon workout.